in client data. You know, those huge Excel sheets where like one tiny mistake could cause real problems. Well, today we're looking at some tech designed to cut through that noise, give you some clarity fast. Our mission, explore Excel List Comparator Pro. See what it can really do for everyday business stuff.
Yeah, it's all about turning that data mess into something you can actually use. Actionable insights, right? Especially with client databases. Think of it like a data detective for your spreadsheets. This deep dive will show you how this AI tool is kind of a shortcut to knowing what's really going on with your data.
Okay, so what is Excel List Comparator Pro exactly? You said AI-powered, comparing client lists, but in real time. What does that mean for, you know, big lists? Are we talking seconds, minutes?
Usually seconds. For most typical business files, it's really quite fast. It takes 2 Excel files. Yeah, it handles both .XLSX and the older .XLSX, and it intelligently finds the connections. But what's interesting, it doesn't just jump straight into matching. It does this data quality health check first. So you get an immediate sense right up front of how clean or messy your data is.
Yeah.
Which is, well, pretty critical.
Okay, that health check sounds useful. But then the comparison, that's where it gets really interesting, isn't it? How does it actually compare them? You can't just be looking cell by cell.
No, exactly. It uses these advanced matching algorithms, and they're not just, you know, fancy terms. They handle data quirks differently. So Jaro-Winkler, that's the recommended one. It's great for names with small typos. Then there's Levenshtein distance, which sort of counts the edits needed to make 2 things match. Good for typos too. You've also got cosine similarity, more conceptual, and even a hybrid option to kind of get the best results overall.
So it's way beyond just, are these exactly the same?
Right.
You can actually tweak how strict it is. But does that mean you could accidentally get false matches if you set it too loose? How do you balance that?
Right. That's where the settings come in. You set a matching threshold, maybe 70%, for example. You can even weight things differently to like put more importance on the name match, maybe 50%, and the address match, the other 50%.
Yeah.
And for those tricky things like John Doe versus J Doe, that's the custom matching rules. You can tell it to ignore case or punctuation. Enable phonetic matching, well, you know, for names that sound alike, or fuzzy address matching, allow partial matches. Or if you need absolute certainty, use strict mode, name and address have to match. That tuning is really key to avoiding those false positives. Oh, and it also finds duplicates within a single list. Great for cleanup.
Right, internal cleanup too. Okay, so it does all this complex comparison. What do you see afterwards? How does it show you the results in a way that makes sense?
Yeah, good question. It uses data visualization and analytics. So imagine a simple chart showing you like, okay, 80% of your matches are high confidence, or maybe, lots of low confidence ones. That's the match quality distribution. And the similarity heat map, it's like a color grid. Darker spots instantly show you clusters of very similar records. Helps you spot problem areas fast. Plus you get metrics, you know, total comparisons, estimated accuracy, FG confidence, useful numbers.
Okay, so not just charts, but actual metrics too. What does that mean for someone using it day to day, for managing clients? How do they use these visuals?
Well, you can quickly filter down, find the actual matches found, see sort of combined view, or just focus on the duplicates. You get data quality insights too, and a matching pattern summary that can show you why you have errors, maybe problems in how data is entered. You can filter by score, like show me everything 90% and up, or by confidence high, medium, low, and then you can act. Bulk actions, export the results, CSV, PDF, Excel ready for your CRM or whatever. There's even a detailed match analysis if you need to really scrutinize a specific match. Super important for sensitive stuff.
Okay, wow. So let's just sort of recap. You start with these potentially huge, messy lists, and Excel List Comparator Pro turns it into something clear, organized, with actual insights. You get the analysis, you can customize the matching, export options. It really makes the data work for you. It's kind of amazing how much time and frankly potential errors this could save.
Absolutely. It's a prime example of AI tackling a really common but, you know, surprisingly complex business task managing client data. It's fundamentally about turning raw data into actual understanding, connecting the dots between bits of information that might just sit there otherwise siloed. And the real power, I think, isn't just finding the duplicates, it's seeing the patterns of errors. So you can fix the root cause, not just clean up afterwards.
Yeah, a great example of tech making complicated things simpler. So for you, the listener, here's a thought. How else could tools like this, these advanced comparison tools, be used? Where else in your world could smarter information management, smarter comparisons make a real difference? Something to think about.